All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I've been doing this for a long time, about 7 years plus, and I enjoy it very much. It's something that I love to do. Come here, make some video, share some of my opinions, right? It's my opinions. I guess I'm biased because I talk about what I care, not everything in general. Sometimes you guys go like, well, you being biased, Fabian. Yes, of course. This is my channel. So I come here and I share things that I enjoy, things that I feel passionate about. And as I see these riots and I see this protest, I keep thinking about this video that I saw years ago. I'm going to share that with you guys in a minute, but I keep thinking about it because I understand how critical mom and dad is. And I want to talk about that stuff. Before I get into that, obviously, if you want to support the channel, become a patron. Become a patron. Some guy was the other day, man, you continue to promote yourself. Of course I do. Really, really, I do. I just spent this week, between this week and last week, I spent about $800. $800 in the channel. And I'm going to tell you what, I appreciate my patrons because you guys allow me to do that. And you know what, it's just simple. When you got a wife and kids, you can spend a little bit of money in your channel because of patrons. So I appreciate that. With that being said, it's coming up, another camera is going to be right here. I purchased the camera, so you're going to be able to see, multiple different cameras and things like that coming up. Because I want to do a little bit more reviews. I miss doing reviews. So that's coming up. Again, I won't bore you with the details. Obviously, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate when you guys subscribe. Share the videos. Share the videos is one of the best things that you could do for the channel. Let me play the intro and let's start talking about this. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And I want to talk about this one. And if you don't remember this one, this is back in, I believe, the Baltimore riots. And what happened there is that obviously a person died. A black man was, killed or not killed. I think he died in something to do with the police in a van. He was being transported from point A and point B, and some kind of way he died. I don't remember exactly all the details. I know I did videos about it, but it been years since then, right? So again, he actually died because of that, and there was some riots. If you guys remember the details, put it down in the comment section below. But this video went viral out of that, and I'm gonna tell you, it is so important to have a good foundation, mom and dad. And that's one of the issues that I have with the whole Black Lives Matters group because I believe that they hate fathers. They do. And people talk about this all the time, right? They say that they are in the business of disrupting the Western prescribed family. And if you go to the Black Lives Matter, there have been a bunch of people doing videos about this, guys. Apparently, the what we believe tab or page is out of there. And again, a bunch of guys did videos about this. It kind of went away. And the reason probably, I don't know if it's there as the recording of this video or not. This was a few days ago. But probably the reason why they took it out is because it is really controversial. It is really controversial when you say that we are in the business of disrupting the prescribed Western family structure. And I'm going to tell you, they use those kind of words, but it's not really a Western prescribed, however they say. It's not a Western thing. It's a godly thing. It's a biblical thing, right? It's something that God created. God created a man and a woman to have children, to be in marriage, right? When you marry your wife, it's a big commitment. It's forever, right? It's a covenant between you and your wife, a union together to glorify our Father in heaven. So again, when they say we want to, disrupt the prescribed Western whatever family structure, what you're saying is that you want to destroy the family foundation that God created, right? God says a man will leave his family and become one in flesh with his wife. So that's what you want to do. But the thing about this that we know is a common thing that everybody knows is that the father is very important, right? A father is a critical component of a family, just like a mom is. And we know that black families, many of them are missing fathers at a higher rate than other races, right? So again, this is information that a lot of people know, a lot of people talk about, a lot of people discuss this information, and this is something that needs to be the foundation. We need to have mom and dad in the family, because mom and dad has a great chance. Those children will have a great chance to be better members of our society. And before you sit into that, I'll tell you this right now. My family was not a family in union. I don't come from a background of beautiful mom and dad together for 30 years, right? Sometimes you guys attack me, right? I don't even know where my dad lived. I last time I spoke to him was many, many years ago, right? That's true talk right there, right? Many, many years ago. I was raised without my father. So, in fact, some of you guys may not know this, and may be a little bit personal, but when my dad left Cuba, I didn't even say goodbye to me. My neighbor told me that my dad was gone. It's pretty sad. I was like 12 years old, and my neighbor was like, "Hey, do you know that your dad left?" And I was like, "Last time I checked, my dad was in jail." That's what I replied. So, again, I understand that the father is just a big component of a family. So that's something that I feel, again, I feel strong about it. And when you see these riots, when you see this protest, what you're seeing is a lot of young kids. And I would be willing to bet that some of these kids don't have a foundation that you need, mom and dad. I'd be willing to bet that, right? And I remember this mom. Man, let's watch this. I remember this mom. This mom right here, you know what? I don't know her story. I don't know her belief. I don't know anything. All I know is this moment right here. And this moment right here is so important because she went to the Baltimore riots to take her son out of there. And like I say, I don't know the lady. I don't know anything about her. But what I know is that she wasn't taking this. Not my son. And she went there. By the way, she got criticized for this. She got harassed, and people say, how come? Because she smacked her boy. And again, I'm not saying that that is the answer, that violence is the answer. But what I'm saying is that parents, mom and dad, need to hold the children accountable for, and they need to be there, and they need to correct them when they run. Right? They need to be corrected. I feel like the new generation is not being corrected. Sometimes it's okay to say, no, that's not how we do business. This is the right way. And it may look right to you, but I tell you what, it's not right. The Bible says there is a way that makes total sense to you, but it's going to lead you into destruction. That to me is mind-blowing, and you got to be careful because it feels like it's perfect to you. It makes sense to you, but it's going to lead you into destruction. Let's watch this. Wow.
You won't be out here doing this dumb. Get the out here. Get over here now.
She ain't playing. Man, I just wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you that. This thing right here to me is just, I wanted to show you that. Because here's mom and dad, here's mom and dad. Again, hear how mom and dad is so critical. Again, she's a single mom. But she is out there in the middle of a riot, making sure that her boy is being held accountable to his actions. No, you will not do that. No, you will not attack police officers, which, again, the way he was dressed with a backpack, all in black and all that, he was not there for anything good. He was there to do something bad. And mom stepped up and was like, you know what? You're not going to do that. And I just love that about her because, again, I feel that mom and dad is missing. Specifically, fathers, they're missing. But when you have father and mother that are willing to work together and willing to hold their children accountable for, you could bring those kids to a different level. Again, I don't know the story. That kid could have been in jail that day. That kid could have been arrested. Or mom, again, I don't know what happened to that kid. Mom could have getting that kid out of jail for doing something bad to cops, and he could have straight up and go into an amazing career. I don't know where he's at in life. I pray to God that he did something better for his life than attacking police officers and things like that, right? So, again, I have strong concerns about how this group is attacking the what they call the prescribed family. I have really big concerns about that because I think the family is the foundation and the family is the best thing. If we want to fix the issues that we have nowadays, we need to start with the family. That's what I'm going to say at the end. We need to start with the family. And not only go to this riots and this protest, we go through everything. Everything. Some of these kids that are doing active shooting and attacking school. Some of these people that are growing up to be like crap, man. Horrible members of our society. Some of these people that are growing up to be lazy and don't want to be good, again, good members of our society. All that stuff, a lot of those issues could be fixed if mom and dad is there providing, again, providing counsel, love, talking to the children. Again, love is a big one. I talk way too much already. 10 minutes and 54 seconds. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.